Something like this.
Well,
Anyways,
episode number 9, motherfucker.
number 99999.
Did you get that from Inglorious Bastards?
Yes,
Okay, I thought so.
I love that
All right, well,
movie. It's actually a really
that
good
movie's-
movie.
That movie's dope as fuck, son.
Yeah, what was his
All right,
name?
well-
Bear Claw, right?
Oh, Jew Bear.
Yeah, Jew Bear.
Bear Claw. That's a fucking donut full. Water is indeed wet.
Right? Elan.
This fucking idiot. All right, so look, we got to start this off by we have to start this off with an apology to Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, last episode we started off shitting on them, thinking them hoses on fire and burning up. Come to find out, they were just doing what me and B Easy love to do. They were just vaping, you know. They were just getting their vape on, bro.
So wait, how were they doing it? They were just vaping on top of it and blowing into the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were just blowing it right into the top. Because
Huh.
I guess, like, whenever they shut off the Xbox,
Yeah.
the fan still kind of goes for a little bit. And so they were blowing, like, right into the top vent. And so it kind of looked like it was just, like, slowly letting out.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so they got us, motherfuckers. They got one over on us.
Yeah.
My bad,
But
Xbox.
To be fair, like, I saw videos, at least in my queue, before last week's episode. I just didn't get a chance to watch them. After the show, I watched them, and it showed that it was all a hoax.
Damn.
So,
yeah, I mean,
If I
like,
had
right after we stopped recording, you sent that video. I was like, ah, fuck.
yeah,
I literally believed it. I thought I was all like, man,
Shit,
these
they got me.
are for real. I was like, R.I.P. Xbox, man. But never mind. I take it back. My bad, dog.
Yep, sorry, Xbox. That was on us. We should have looked into that a little more. But we'll blame Brian because he's an Xbox fanboy, so
Yeah.
it's all on him. Brian, you sack of shit. You let us down.
yeah.
Yeah, Brian's so hardcore that he got like an X on his dick for the
Jesus
Xbox.
Christ. Yeah, he got a
Yeah,
tattoo
but
of
it's
Master.
lowercase.
There you go. You got a tattoo of Master Chief on your right ass cheek. That's how hardcore you are.
Sure.
Would you?
No. This shit involves money.
Would you ever, if you had the money, would you ever get a like a video game tattoo?
Maybe, but then it gets, then I have to start thinking about what game I would want to get a tattoo of, and I can't think of one.
Can't decide.
Yeah.
What
Would
about
it be
you, Hazel?
a video game tattoo?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I could spend the money somewhere else, to be honest. But if I had unlimited money, then I'll probably get like maybe a Kingdom Hearts tattoo.
On your throat?
No, I'll probably get it on
Pussy.
my arm. You get it on your throat.
Get it on your chin, since you
My
got a
chin.
beard anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. If I didn't have this job, I want to get something for my head. I think it'll look pretty cool. Like tattoo my head on top or
Well, on
something.
the top of your, nah,
Yeah.
you got to go on the back of your head. Top
Back
of
of
the
the
head is
head?
fucking, that's for psychopaths.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go back of the dome and you got to get something crazy. Or you know what you should get?
What's up?
How's my driving? Call 1-800-KISS my ass. That would be fucking dope.
Hell yeah. Oh, no. It would be better if I did How's My Walking?
Yeah, how's my walking? Call 1-800-KISS my ass.
Hell yeah.
Dude, speaking of tattoos under beards, Sarah watches this show called like The Night Shift or something. It's a medical show. And
Okay.
I guess the dude had a beard, and his friends were always like, "Oh, now that he's like, I guess he was like in like a medically induced coma or some shit." And they're like, "Oh, hey, now that he's under, let's try to
Shave it
get him
off?
to shave it off because he would never shave it off." One of the friends was like, "Man, I even offered him 10 grand to shave his beard off." Well, they ended up
Jesus
actually
Christ.
having to shave it off for whatever reason. And whenever they did, he had a bunch of swastikas tattooed on the side of his cheek, like Hail Hitler, 666, all on the side of his face and shit. And his wife was like, "What the fuck? I can't." What? Like, I think they ended up getting like, I mean, they were just married. I think it was like a wreck or something. I think they ended up getting divorced like right away.
What
When
the
we had all,
fuck?
yeah, he had all these. He
Wait,
was like, "Well,
how
I did
long
when I
ago
was
did
in
he
high
have
school."
these tattoos?
Oh, in high school.
In high school?
Yeah,
How was he? How old was he in the show?
probably 30s, maybe something like that. Mid 30s.
Huh.
So yeah,
Well,
that was
Well,
crazy.
yeah. I mean, laser surgery is pretty fucking expensive. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Was it But still, people can change from that
yeah,
that amount of years. That's probably why he didn't want to shave. He was like, "Man, I feel retarded for doing this."
well,
yeah,
that's what he
You know?
said. He said it was he did it when he was young and dumb, and I guess he was like trying to fit in or whatever, and he didn't know who he was and shit, and so he was like, "All right, well, hey, these, just like every clan story you hear, they're like these guys accepted me." So
Right. Wasn't until someone like pulled a hand down, like, "Hey, man, let's see it from the other side."
yeah, which is usually how it is. Like that one dude who was on Rogan, that black dude who converted all
Yeah.
those Klansmen and shit.
Yeah, that was a really cool like episode.
I like when he has guests on like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They're very like interesting in the way that they speak and how they tell the story of how they change people. I was like, "Oh shit, that's cool."
Hell yeah, definitely. Because shit, I didn't even know who that guy was. I didn't know he was a musician, or I didn't know anything about him,
Yeah, me neither. And
which
then
is pretty
homeboy's all
dope.
like, he's like, "Yeah, I hang out with the clan." I'm just like, "Bet."
Yeah, BZ, you definitely got to check that out. Anyway, I've been hearing a lot of good things about that Assassin's Creed game.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing a lot of bad things about it.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Mm.
the only stuff I've been hearing about is from these fucking liberal pussies and shit talking about it.
Yeah.
That's the only bad shit I hear about it.
I've heard like the only bad thing that really like stood out from what I've heard is that the game is a lot more longer than Odyssey, and so
Mhm.
it got a little like boring.
Yeah, but I hear that they didn't do the fucking like severe microtransactions like they did in the last one.
Right.
Like
yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
I think it's literally just like cosmetics and then what they call time savers,
Yeah.
where you can go out and find the shit, but then you pay for it and it kind of like marks it on your map or whatever.
Mm,
Right.
So I think Black Flag did that as well.
I think so. Yeah.
So no more of
Yeah.
this XP boost shit.
Well, shit, they didn't have that in
Black Flag.
Origins.
No, but
And
they
that's that.
it was either Origins or Odyssey where they had you could buy
Odyssey.
an XP boost.
It's Odyssey.
It has Odyssey, yeah, because I played
Oh.
and beat Origins, and there was none of that shit in there. You couldn't fucking buy anything other than with the money that you earned in the game. That's why I fucked with that one a lot.
Hell yeah.
No, but I mean, I've been like, at least from some of the, especially on YouTube and shit, they're saying that the gameplay is pretty dope. The roaming around's dope. The little side missions, apparently, like a lot of the side missions, trump like the main missions, which is usually
word?
the case anyway. So,
Huh.
those little side missions are just in general a lot more fun than a lot of the
Man.
longer missions.
Yeah, I could see that because when I was playing Brotherhood, I really love doing the side missions.
They're a nice change of pace.
Yeah, especially when you're like trying to do a big ass mission, you're like, "Fuck this! I might as well do something really small and quick."
Yeah, that's kind of why I liked Final Fantasy. You could do a side mission within an actual mission, and then just get right back to your mission.
Yeah. Or there's like a mission along the way, and you're just like, oh shit, let me do this real quick, and then go back to whatever you're doing.
Yeah, just kind of change things up a bit,
Hell yeah.
which I wish more games would do because I don't think that's a bad motto to live by.
To do side missions and while you do your main mission.
Yeah, just like I said, just a nice change. It's a nice change of pace because some of those missions are fucking 45 minutes to an hour long, which I respect,
Right.
but still,
And then
sometimes
the
you need
cutscenes
a
within
break.
it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially on didn't God of War was it God of War that had a lot of cutscenes?
It has a couple of cutscenes in there. Some of them are pretty long. But
Oh
the
no, I'm
cool,
thinking of Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom
yeah,
Hearts had
Kingdom
a
Hearts
shit
has
ton of them.
Kingdom Hearts has a shit ton of cutscenes.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
Yeah, those are king of cutscenes.
Yeah, but
Hey,
I don't know. When I kind of want to check it out though, just to see because I like that Viking shit, like that. You know that time, that era. To me, that's
right.
just dope.
And try it out, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I
man.
mean,
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Cyberpunk. Well,
eventually.
yeah, eventually. Well, they haven't moved the date again yet.
Yet.
So, and
Yet.
I got to see some actual gameplay this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were doing comparisons between the One X and the Series X.
Oh shit.
So, yeah.
Was it
Huh.
night and day?
Uh, it was a little different. I'm thinking that they were pretty close, but I think that's just because it's going to be like the launch
Right.
version, and then they said, in a couple months they're going to actually release the next gen upgrade for Cyberpunk. I don't know.
The hell?
I don't know.
Sounds like it ain't ready yet.
Yeah. Sounds like just a big old update.
It might be an update for the new systems to, really take advantage of the new hardware and stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm not keeping track of it. I'm not getting a new Xbox for at least a year.
Right. You ain't
I'm
lying.
s- I'm starting to think that neither of these consoles are ready at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I'm thinking they were literally just pushed just to make the holiday window.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I think is that either Xbox or PlayStation came out and said, "Hey, we have a new console." So the other team was like, "All right, well, so do we, bitch. We always release at the same. We always release the same time, you know. So I guess here we go." And then they were kind of like just thrown together in a sense, and this is what we got. But I
Yeah.
think it was like that with the PS4 and the Xbox One too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
The
then
Xbox for sure.
and then later they released the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro,
Right.
so
Yeah, which is weird. I remember when Tuck bought the One X or whatever the most recent one was. Like a few months later, they announced the Series X. And I was like, bro, y'all just figured it out. What are y'all doing? Y'all just figured the shit out.
yeah.
I think for one, like you said, one of them announced that they're making one, and then the second is because quarantine. Because everyone's quarantined, they're all like, "Yo, man, we need this new thing because we're bored at the house." Which I'm kind of like, that's stupid because there's no games with it. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
why do you even want it?
I mean, don't even worry about that. Did you forget the part where we're in a pandemic and nobody can afford this shit?
For real.
Right.
This you couldn't have released at a worse time. Push
Like, I
that
know,
shit to next year.
No, for real.
Like, I know, like, I got my Xbox One. Let's see. I got it after I came back from deployment. So, what is it? Early 2014, somewhere around there. All I know is like it had been out for maybe like 6 months or so, and I know there was like no games for it.
Right.
There's like I really only had like maybe like 2 games I could play on that motherfucker, and I was like,
Damn.
all right, this is fucking boring.
Yeah,
And
I know. It released with that Spartan game, Rise, right?
Yeah,
That was
but
like
I
yeah.
never got
that was
that.
their flagship game. They were gonna try to build off of, and that did not work out at all.
It
Yeah.
was all right.
There was something else. Titanfall.
Yeah, that
it.
was dope.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one was a pretty good
That
game.
that was also one of their flagship games too for it. And that was a alright game for a little while. But I'm not really big on those multiplayer shooters
Right.
like that. So I was just kind of like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go back to playing my 360 till
Hell
y'all
yeah.
come out with more games.
Because I know with the PS4, they didn't really have anything either.
Yeah.
They had Bloodborne. They had, which I hear that one was actually all right. It was just really tedious.
My friend had it. I played it a little bit, but those, Soulsborne games,
Dark
like,
Souls.
yeah, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, whatever have you, um, I just can't get into them. They're just not my cup of tea.
No, I get it. I'm not really a big fan of it either. It's like a really like niche
Yeah,
group of people.
What are they, like horror games or something?
no, they're
They're more like thriller, I think.
action RPGs,
Yeah.
action adventure RPGs. The thing that's about them is that they're very punishing. So
So like Dark Souls.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I guess it's great because it spawned like this genre of what we're calling Soulsborne games, that are difficult and rewarding and challenging, whatever. So, I guess there's a market for it, but I mean, just
You ain't feeling it.
yeah, it's just not for me.
Yeah, I watched my boy Chris play Dark Souls 1 or 2, whatever it was back in 2013, and he went to like open a chest or something, and it exploded, and it sent him down this giant stairwell where he had to fight basically all the shit that he just went through. It didn't kill him; it just blew him down like a fucking stairwell, and he had to go back and refight all those whatever the fuck it was they were again. And he was like, good old Dark Souls. I'm like, yeah, fuck this game. You can have this shit.
Yeah.
And
That's a
then
little
there
too
was this
much right there.
other game that came out for PS4. I forget what it was called, but basically you're a ghost, and it's like a interactive game. So you like grab things, and you like you're basically like a ghost detective.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
I
about.
just can't remember the name of the game.
Yeah.
It was really boring.
Yeah. I know, like, when I had a PS4 for a little while, there was really only a couple games I played for it. I played The Division for a while.
I don't know what that is.
It's a online multiplayer RPG, I guess, shooter. So think kind of like a more realistic version of Borderlands.
Okay.
So
All right. I can see it.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then there was that new Star Ocean that came out for the PS4. Played that. And then that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I didn't really have shit for my PS4. Nothing really seemed interesting to me for PS4. I don't know what it was. I guess I didn't have it really long enough
To
to really get like on the back end of the catalog.
Right.
So,
Hmm.
I mean, because there are some games out for PS4 now that I'm like, fuck, that looks fucking dope. Like God of War,
Right.
Spider-Man.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, fuck, they got good games now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like right whenever these consoles hit their stride, they're like, well, time to move on to the next one. Like, that's what I'm saying. What are you doing? Like, you just
Why are you
figured it
going so
out.
fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
people are like, "Well, it's been 7 years." Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, technology is still growing. They finally just figured this shit out. So keep working on it.
Well,
But
that's the thing. Like you said, technology keeps growing. So, these games are getting more and more advanced, and the hardware's, they're feeling more constrained by the hardware than anything,
Right.
than what they're able to do in the game.
Didn't they upgrade to another like engine, right? Because they're no longer an Unreal Engine anymore, right?
Who?
Just some of the game.
Yeah, they did come out with a new Unreal Engine or whatever. So, and that's supposed to
Right.
help. Yeah.
So I'd imagine they would want to push it even further than they are what they have in these consoles. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I would just like build I don't know. I guess instead of like making the Pro come out like 2 weeks after the PS4, I would make the Pro come out like a couple years later, so that way it's a better like graphics.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what they did last, for it, right? For the PS4, PS4 Pro.
I could have sworn they came out like 2 weeks later.
Nah, it was
it was a while
later.
after. Yeah,
Oh,
It was
yeah?
like a couple years.
Okay.
yeah. The PS3, PS4, and the Xbox One came out in 2013, and Jesse, Ashley's ex, he got one in 2017, and it had just came out. Like I remember, like Ashley was mad because he spent that money on that new PlayStation, and she was like, "It does the exact same thing as the other one." Yeah, it was a while after.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm saying probably about 2024. I'll say it. 2024. We can expect the PS5 Pro and the Series X,
X.
whatever. Yeah,
Right.
Series X Plus.
Triple X.
Series X Max,
Yeah,
whatever it is they feel like putting at the end of it.
Xbox Triple X. You get
Yeah.
porn.
God, I wish
Comes with a
Xbox.
year subscription to Pornhub.
Right.
Yeah. God, I wish Xbox would quit fucking up and just actually decide on a nice, thing to show progression, instead of, Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X,
What do you mean? Like, do you want them to create like?
like an actual like something that shows series, like
Okay,
PS1,
right.
PS2,
I got it.
PS3,
Okay.
So it doesn't need to be numerical like that, but it should be something that shows.
Right.
Yeah, but see, the good thing about PlayStation with their naming is that it's like iconic. Like they don't have to do anything crazy. That's kind of how you know that Xbox is they're in the ring, but they're going down swinging. Like they always do gimmicky shit, like unnecessary gimmicky shit.
Yeah. And the cool thing about the PS is that you can shorten it too. So PS5, PS6, PS7. Xbox will always be like Xbox something. this.
Xbox is already like an acronym. It's
Yeah.
already you really can't do much to it. It's all right though.
Yeah.
Still gonna sell. People are still gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Same with the PlayStation.
Did
how it
you
has-
listen to that podcast with the girls from the Joe Budden network?
Not yet.
No. Well, did you at least listen to that segment when they were talking about the dudes buying the new video game consoles?
No, not yet. I haven't heard shit all week because I haven't been in the truck.
Okay. That's pretty funny. But you
No,
can go to the next topic.
No, I'll check it out tomorrow though. Well, hopefully I'll check it out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm all backed up on fucking podcasts and shit now.
Hey.
Goddamn truck breaking down. Trash. All right. Well, shit. Just keep it on video games. I've definitely been hearing a lot of good shit about Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Yeah. They have fucking my boy Tobey Maguire in it.
Do they?
Yeah, he's like I think he actually plays Spider-Man in there. I don't know.
Maybe. I hear this one. This one might be kind of like Enter the Spider-Verse. No,
Yeah.
is it? I don't know.
I'm not too sure. I just know that they had like when they were like showing like photos of the what's up?
Actually, no. You know what? I don't think so, because I think in the actual timeline there does end up being like 2 Spider-Men at one time or whatever.
Oh,
It ends up
okay.
being like Peter Parker and Miles Morales.
Ah, okay.
So I think by that point, the Peter Parker, he's older, and so Miles Morales being younger, I think he takes him under his wing or whatever, shows him the ropes so he can finally settle down with Mary Jane.
Right, yeah. Well, I don't know what the storyline is in this game, but I know that they have a photo, and that photo you can look and see that character looks like Tobey Maguire. You're just like, oh shit, OG.
Yeah.
I was excited.
I'm really excited to play that one.
It looks good.
Hell yeah,
I
it looks good.
I like the costumes that they have in it. It looks dope.
Yeah, that's been like the main, topic of discussion right there. Is that like it's apparently like the uniforms and or the outfits and all that shit. Like you can pretty much be any Spider-Man of like any world. It's pretty dope.
Yeah. They actually have like one that looks like Gwen Stacy's costume, but it's it's his, but it looks
Yeah.
like armor. It looks cool. It looks pretty dope.
I think the 2099 version?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that one looks pretty dope.
Is it the one with the blue flames?
Sure.
I can't
It's
remember.
like the blue one with the. I can't describe it very well, but it looks fucking cool.
To be fair, all of his uniforms look pretty dope.
Yeah.
Can you get the Venom uniform?
I'm not too sure,
That'd be
but I
pretty
think
dope.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or like Carnage.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking of that, they're actually making a Venom versus Carnage movie.
Was it animated?
No, it's with Tom Holland.
Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot. Homie was Venom.
Yeah,
When is that? When is that supposed to be? Is that in production or what?
I think so. Cause I just saw a poster about it, and I was like, "Ooh,
Sounds dope."
Huh. Haven't heard anything about that. I'm gonna have to look into that shit.
hell yeah, I'm excited." I just want to
Yeah.
see how they're gonna do Carnage, cause Carnage was badass.
Yeah.
Well, all I know is I'm glad that Marvel's actually shooting that movie. What you call it? Basically, the Into the Spider-Verse is gonna be in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because
Yep.
if you look it up in the IMDb, you could see who all the like people are in it, and Tobey Maguire and what's his face is in it.
Oh yeah. Dude from the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield, is that his name?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm super excited about that one.
Hell yeah, I want to see how it goes.
I want to finally watch Black Widow. That's what I want to do.
I thought they were gonna release it in December
Maybe. I don't know.
on a Disney Plus.
Well,
Hopefully.
homeboy, fucking New York just got closed down again, so don't hold your breath.
Yeah. Well,
Elon.
I mean, I think they definitely missed their window to.
To
You know-
release it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they should have. I mean, I don't know how long it's been like ready, you know? So, I mean, who knows if it's been ready? I mean, I know it was originally slated for the summer?
Yeah, May, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they waited to put it out on theaters,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly,
All the suspense is gone now.
Yeah. Now it's kind of just falling by the wayside.
Yeah.
So now we're just ready for fucking phase 4.
Yeah. Basically.
They
should already
I think at
release
this
it.
point everyone's ready for anything Marvel, but I mean, they released a lot of these dates last year, right? So
Yeah.
who the fuck knew that this was gonna happen? So it's really not
Yeah.
their fault, and even
Yeah.
to this day, it's really not their fault. I mean, shit is just shut down. Like I heard that like AMC and I think there's one called like iPick, and there's a bunch of draft houses who are like, hey,
Yeah.
if you want to watch a movie, it's $100. We cannot let you all these people be in, like, you can't have a massive party with you. You can bring like 4 or 5 people and that's it, but you have to rent out the entire room for a viewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can rent out the whole entire room. You can plug in your like consoles and shit. It's pretty cool. I saw that shit. I was like,
for
dope.
$100 though, fuck that noise.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you got that sound system. Ga, 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 ga.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm gonna go watch a Marvel movie, I want to watch it with a bunch of people so the experience is better. It just I've always liked that environment.
Right.
Yeah.
Like imagine watching Black Panther just at the house.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Well,
the same.
I've done that a couple times, but
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, like when you first see it at theaters, it just feels so much different.
well, I have nice speakers at the house.
Mm.
So,
Well,
I mean,
You had nice speakers at the house.
I mean, they're nothing like super fancy. They're just 2, decent Bose speakers with integrated subwoofers.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
is it goddamn 10.3 surround sound?
Hey.
yeah, I'm fucking half deaf anyway. You think I could tell the difference?
Yeah, but you can feel the difference.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
but
That's the point of 10.3 or whatever the fuck it is.
all I gotta do
17.9.
is just not hit my vape for a while, and I'll get plenty of the rattling just from me shaking my leg. So
Facts.
I could create my own bass sub.
That's called anxiety, brother.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Get that straight A.
For me, I just like seeing shit in the theater, especially movies like that.
Yeah, me too.
I think the only one that didn't really help me on was Captain Marvel.
yeah,
I still
like,
haven't
eh.
seen that. I actually,
It's really not that bad.
okay.
it's not terrible. It's not like god awful, but I mean, it was definitely not one of the stronger movies.
Yeah, it was
I'd-
rushed.
Okay.
Yeah, I would put it around Dark World.
Really?
Little bit better than Dark World,
Damn.
Yeah.
but it's
actually,
not like
as bad as Dark World was, you could actually even say a lot better than Dark World, because Dark World was shit.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like rewatching all the Marvel movies. And I think I'm on like Iron Man 3. And then obviously Dark World. Eesh. And then Winter Soldier. So I'm on phase 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get to Captain Marvel, it's not as bad as like the first time I saw it. Obviously, I fell asleep. Second time I saw it, I was like, I think I had Sarah and Kane all up my ass, so I really couldn't even enjoy it. The third time, everyone was asleep, and I watched it, and I was like, oh, okay, this isn't complete shit like I thought it was. It's not
Yeah.
super
Right.
horrible. Not the greatest, but could have
Yeah.
definitely done better.
Dude, rewatching Captain America, I was like, fuck yeah. No wonder that shit won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? That movie's super fucking dope.
Hell yeah, dude. And then you're all like, America afterwards. Fuck yeah.
America's ass, baby.
But holy shit, dude, when you see the ending of that movie, when he's all like, or when Homegirl's all like, I'm gonna save you, or save me a dance and meet me over here. And then you see that, and then you think of like Endgame, you're just like, shit, dog. Makes you cry again because you know what's gonna happen.
Yep, but those are those kind of movies that I can personally go back and watch over and over and over and over again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the way that they had that part, and then they revisited that part in Endgame. You're just like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch Endgame now. One of those. It's one of those movies that's like, you I mean, I've seen it maybe only 2 or 3 times now, but I always still feel like I'm missing something.
Right?
Yeah.
What's up?
It's just roadie. Whenever they're discussing going back in time, why not just go find baby Thanos and
right?
First off, that's horrifying.
Fucking trash.
I still think they should have let him go through with it.
Right? But he ain't lying.
There was actually a comic about someone going back in time and
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to raise baby Thanos.
Yeah, it was Ghost Rider. It was Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that shit was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Bro, out of all the subscriptions, like if I could just have 2 subscriptions, it would just be YouTube and the Marvel Unlimited app. That's all I need. I could survive off that. That app had so many dope ass comics in there, dude. God damn, I missed that shit.
Hell yeah.
I think there was also one with the Ghost Rider and Black Panther, I think. But I think it was only like a 3-book series or something like that. My alcoholic brain isn't letting me remember that far back.
I don't know. But the cool thing that I found out or I read is this comic book series called The Three Jokers. It's pretty badass.
Jesus Christ, Kane, relax, son.
Cocaine.
I think you were telling us about that a while back.
Yeah, I think so. It was pretty cool. It mentions like I don't know if y'all read that one comic where when Batman's like under that chair and he's like asking the chair like, "Hey, who is Joker?" and he's all like, "Which one?" He's all like, "What do you mean which one?" Because there's
is that the one where he's the Joker?
No. This one's when he's like sitting in that like this like mega computer chair. I can't remember what the name of the chair is. But Cerebro, maybe, I think. I don't know.
That's from X-Men.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's called the flux capacitor.
Right? No, and then he asks the question, who is Joker? And instead of giving him an answer, it tells him like which one. There's 3 of them, and he's like, "Wait, what the fuck?" And that's when you find out there's 3. And so in this book series, it just tells you about these 3 Jokers, and it kind of mentions like the original origin of Joker, which is cool.
Damn, that's fucking fly.
Right?
Damn, find out the name. It's called the Three Jokers.
Yeah, it's called the Three Jokers.
All right, I'm gonna have to read that one.
You know what? I never cared for the Joker.
No?
Nah, not really.
Was it one of your favorites?
Nah. I like the Riddler more.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck the Riddler.
I really love Batman's enemies, dude. I think they're pretty badass, like the Scarecrow.
Yeah. Very gimmicky.
Yeah. Mad Hatter. Clayman. Or Clayface, one of the 2.
Clayface.
Yeah, it's Clayface.
Two-Face.
Two-Face. Two-Face is pretty badass.
A lot of his villains are very smart.
Yeah.
Like, let's see. Obviously, Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Deadshot, too, right?
Right? I forget
Poison
he was
Ivy.
Mexican.
Who, Bane?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or at least Latino.
Penguin.
Well, he definitely wasn't in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, them motherfuckers.
Hey, Batman, you weren't born into the darkness. I was, or whatever his line was. I was born into the darkness. I didn't see the light, I was already the man. Ole.
Are you? Is he from Spain, motherfucker? You took it that far?
Goddamn. For
Ole.
real. Ole.
This fucking guy here.
For real.
That'd be fucking hilarious, though. If he wasn't that type of Hispanic, but like one from like East LA or some shit like that. Hey, Batman, let me talk to you, USA. You merely adopted the darkness, fucker. I was born in that shit, eh?
Fucking Luis from fucking Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's got to be John Leguizamo.
Yeah, I could see that, yeah.
But he has to have the same personality as Clown and Spawn.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be the most fucked up anti-Bane ever.
Ah, fuck. We need another Spawn movie.
Spawny, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Facts.
That shit was so weird.
What's up?
Fucking John Leguizamo, man.
I can see it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think he had a movie, not too, or, fairly recently. It was a pretty serious role for him, too.
Word?
Yeah. I think he was like some type of teacher or something.
Wasn't he? No.
It seemed a lot like that movie back in the Gap. What is it with the Mr. Jimenez?
Mr. Jimenez.
Yeah, I can't remember the dude's name, but
Oh man,
he was a teacher to some like inner city kids and trying to get them on the right path and stuff.
That movie you're talking about is called Critical Thinking.
Yeah. With John Leguizamo?
Yeah.
Or the older one?
No,
Okay.
the John Leguizamo came out September 4th, 2020.
Oh damn.
Okay. So yeah, not too long ago, yeah.
Yeah, homie's a good actor.
Oh yeah.
Super underrated.
Yeah.
He's funny too.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious.
Really? It's what you think he should be a comedian?
Because he does comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a special actually
On Netflix.
Yeah, not
it's
too
not
long
really
ago.
well, I wouldn't consider it special, but it was funny.
Yeah. It was like a history.
A one-man show.
Yeah. One-man show.
Yeah, it was like the history of Latinos.
Yeah.
Latino Americas.
It was dope. He was talking about how Hispanics have been in every single war, and they've helped fund every single war. Yet we're still looked down. We're still looked at as like the bottom of the barrel of like the human race and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Even though we like helped and paid for a lot of the shit that they've done.
I think that's what it was. We paid for all the guns or something like that. Which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been around the block, son.
Yeah, nah. I think it's funny that we were like, wait, what?
No, go ahead.
No, I think it's funny when he was saying that we were in the Revolutionary War. I was like, word? Bet.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'd have to do information and stuff, but like I know there were some, because whenever we're taking Texas away from America or whatever, or from Mexico,
that was later. But I mean, like
Was that?
the Revolutionary War when it was like for British versus British.
Oh yeah, fucking Yanks versus the Brits.
Yeah.
Goddamn Yankees.
Goddamn Yankees.
Bro, speaking of that John Leguizamo, I wanted to talk about this on the other show, but it's more fitting for this. Yeah, I don't know if y'all are M. Night Shyamalan fans, but that video, did y'all watch that video I sent about The Happening?
Probably not.
I can't remember.
Have y'all ever seen that movie?
The Happening?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I can't remember.
All right. Well, then I guess we won't talk about it on the show.
Is it the one where like people are like killing themselves in a way?
Yeah.
And there's a big twist at the end.
Isn't it like aliens or something?
Actually, no. There's no twist in that movie, which is very not M. Night Shyamalan like. But yeah, basically, some guy did the research, and all of his movies are, they're like trios, basically. Yeah, trilogies. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so The Happening wasn't a singular movie. It was actually the sequel to Signs, and then After Earth was the third part after Happening.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so if you watch The Happening and it doesn't make sense, basically it's because at the end of Signs, I don't know if y'all have ever seen it. Israel, I know you probably have. When they're spraying the spray in the kid's nose, whatever.
Yeah.
They're trying to test out that neurotoxin, but the only way they know it works for sure is if it's right on your face. Well, The Happening takes place 10 years after Signs. Well, they keep thinking it's the plants and all this other shit, but anytime anything crazy happens, there's a shot of the sky.
Right.
So they think that the aliens figured it out, and everyone's like, oh, in the movie they're like, oh no, it's big groups of people. Well, it's actually triggered by fear, not by groups of people.
Oh shit. Huh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the third one.
Yeah, either have I, but apparently there's a part in there where Will Smith is like, this planet has evolved. Everything in this planet has evolved to kill us, and they keep looking at the trees and the plants, and then it's only ever him and his son. And I guess there's a bunch of clips where there's a bunch of groups, and they're like telling everyone to scatter or some shit. I've never seen it, so
okay.
But I guess they're telling everyone to scatter because they're still under the impression that it's the groups, but it's actually triggered by fear.
Huh.
Yeah. I told my mom,
shit.
she was like, God damn it, now I got to go watch it.
Right? Yeah, because I didn't even know that he did trilogies like that. Huh.
Well, yeah, I mean, people really started catching on to that shit whenever he did, Unbreakable, Split, and Glass.
Right.
And then, but I guess apparently he does this shit in like, basically
all
like
his movies.
Yeah, like segments. So like, the alien shit, whatever, would be Fear, and then Lady in the Water, Village, and the other one would be a different type of category. So
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I was like, I never really gave him that much credit, but that's pretty dope.
I still haven't seen Glass. That's the only one I haven't seen.
That shit was dope. Yeah, that shit was dope. Homeboy needs to win an Oscar for that shit, but he didn't. So
Oh, for Split?
yeah, Split and
Hell
it, Glass.
I don't know how he was in Glass, but in Split, dude, the way that he changed characters like that, I was like, God damn.
Yeah, homie definitely deserved an award for that. Oh,
Hell yeah.
all right. Well,
You know what's
go ahead.
Oh, you know what's crazy? You know how like actors are all like, man, I hate like playing this one character for so long because people are gonna like put me as that one character, like like Wolverine.
Typecast, yeah.
Yeah.
I love how like Samuel L. Jackson is Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Like he could play
Facts.
anything, and it'll never change.
He's typecast as Samuel L. Jackson.
Like I was watching fucking Avengers, and obviously he plays Nick Fury, and I'm just like, oh shit! I never like see him as Nick Fury. I'm just like, oh, that's Samuel L. Jackson.
No, you've never seen Nick Fury as Samuel L. Jackson.
Facts.
Yeah. What's funny is anytime that he's ever been offered a role, sometimes they'll be like, okay, let's say like they wrote a role and they could see such and such doing this, whatever. They're like, oh, this is a such and such type role, or like this is a Robert Downey Jr. type role. But they'll be like, if you're gonna have Samuel L. Jackson, you can't put type because nobody can be Samuel L. Jackson. So you have to just write the part for him and hope that he takes the role.
Right.
Yeah. Which is funny as hell.
But it just dawned on me. I'm just like, holy shit, he's the only person that I feel like who can do any type of movie and still be like, oh yeah, that's Samuel L. Jackson.
Any role that he ever takes, his personality dominates that role. So it's never like,
Oh yeah,
it's never like who the character. You're like, oh, hey, this movie got Samuel L. Jackson. He's gonna be playing himself because that's who he is. He just Samuel L. Jackson.
it's kind of like Christopher Walken.
Oh yes, yeah, great example. Christopher Walken is Christopher Walken,
Yep.
except for in The Deer Hunter. He was a fucking batshit crazy. Like he was like a war vet. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but that movie's insane.
No, I haven't seen it.
That's way before any of our time. That was like 1970, 70 something. I don't know.
Huh.
That bitch is old, but it's dope as hell. Oh shit! Hey, PlayStation is trying to clap back at Xbox.
For what?
You see, they're trying to buy Bluepoint Games.
I don't know who that is.
Basically, they're pretty much the company who they're like great at remastering games and shit. Like they did the God of War collection, the Metal Gear, Titanfall, Uncharted, Gravity Rush, Shadow of the Colossus, Demon's Souls. That's coming out for PS5. So they make their own games, but they also specialize in like remastering games. And I guess they have
So are they the guys who like make the old games compatible to the newer systems? Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. It's not really backwards compatibility. They're remastering.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Huh.
But they're the number one studio who does that in the world. So if you want your shit done, if you want your shit done right, you go to them. And there's a couple of games on here I saw that, the Metal Gear Solid collection, they did that for Xbox. Let's see, Titanfall, they did that for Xbox. So
I would imagine they did a BioShock.
I have no idea. I don't know all their games. I just wrote down a couple of them. But yeah,
Okay.
that's like if you want your shit remastered or you want your shit ported over properly, that's who you go to. And now they're off the market.
Oh wait, so PlayStation actually bought them?
Well, no, they're looking to buy them, and another big company. It didn't say who, but it's a big company out of Japan.
Ooh, shit!
We called it
Konami.
Konami,
dude. If they buy Konami, Jesus.
Why they don't have fucking what's his name?
Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, Hideo Kojima. They don't have him, so fuck.
Yeah,
that went most of their net worth. Who you got to buy is Hideo Kojima.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was just about to say. You buy that motherfucker, it's a rap, Jack.
Elon.
That motherfucker.
But to be fair, I mean, a lot of his stuff is still for PlayStation because wasn't Death Stranding just a PlayStation exclusive?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Let me look it up real quick. You may be right. I'm not too sure.
What if PlayStation buys Square Enix?
Oh fuck. I mean, I could see it because Square Enix.
That's a good win for him.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, Square Enix have been doing PlayStation games for such a long time anyway.
Yeah.
So it seems like they're mostly PlayStation, and then they just port over to Xbox anyway. You know what I'm saying?
They're like the polar opposite of Bethesda, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Because I mean, realistically, the only game that was really, meant to go to Xbox was what?
Halo?
Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
And so, like, everything else just kind of
was on PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation. Yeah. I mean, yeah, granted, there are other Final Fantasies for Xbox because they got ported over, because you can find, 7, 8 13. Remastered, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Just start counting up.
54, 55.
54.
1,000.
But I mean, honestly, it seems like most of their stuff is for PlayStation, and then they kind of like have to port it over.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
because I think their stuff always runs better on PlayStation than it does Xbox.
Yeah, and then Bethesda runs better on Xbox than it does on PlayStation.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right, Bees. It was PS4 and Windows, so it didn't go to Xbox, but it went, basically Xbox.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you
I
got
don't
to
know.
get that PC.
That pieces.
Yeah, because even if you don't go to Xbox, you got to go to PC.
Oh yeah, because I mean, like, that's the one that's actually getting both worlds.
Yeah.
Because even if like Xbox bought out Bethesda, PC's still gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yo, I have a question for y'all.
What's up?
And this question stems from my conspiracy theory or theory on Skater XL. So how many smaller games, like indie games, do you think were like taking off, and then a big company swooped in and was like, "Hey, nice idea. We'll take it from here."
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
Especially anything that got bought out by EA.
Funny you mentioned that, buddy, because that's exactly where I was going with this. Skater XL. Remember I was telling you how they didn't notify anyone about in the community about their updates or anything like that. Well, they're coming out with a new
Right.
update for it, and me and this guy were talking, and I was like, I'm using this game as a placeholder until Skate 4 comes out. I was like, but they're also Skate 4 is also talking about having new controls for their game. I'm thinking they're going to steal those controls. And then I was like, you know what? They just made, I don't know, $1 billion last quarter. If anyone can take this game and make it better, it would be EA. They have unlimited, financial boundaries to make any game possible. So I was like, I wonder if they'll be like, "Hey, cool game, we'll take it from here," and then fill it with microtransactions, and then, pretty much just bank on it.
They could. It seems reasonable. I'm pretty sure they would put out more maps than what they have on there now.
Yeah, they put out a lot of maps, but you got to pay for them.
Oh yeah.
Well, no,
They
with the old Skate 3. Then again, this was probably way before the microtransactions took over. You pretty much had like a giant map that had like unlimited possibilities, story modes, all the shit that we want in this game. But that's already their forte. So I don't know.
You got to remember though that at least at this point in time, EA isn't really that focused on single player.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Dragon Age is a single player, right?
Yeah, Dragon Age is single player, but in Dragon Age Inquisition, it had multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
There was like a thing kind of like I guess if you remember Mass Effect 3's multiplayer.
Okay. Yeah.
So it had something like that. I think I tried it like once or twice, and it was kind of.
It was alright.
Yeah, it wasn't really for me.
But see, the thing that a lot of people are bitching about with this game, at least the Skater XL, is that it doesn't have multiplayer. Like how they're always saying how it would be cool to like play Skate with your friends, and have like little competitions and shit, which Skate 3 had toward the end of its life, where like basically the servers were on their way out and shit, and so
Yeah.
nobody was really playing it. Plus, that game came out in 2010, and it was shit. They're just now talking about making a new game. So I was like, I can see EA robbing them and being like, "Yo, that's what's up. We'll take it from here. Y'all are handling this very poorly. We'll show you how to do that shit."
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll buy the IP, but I'm sure they'll either buy a lot of the shit that made that game great and be like, "Yo, yep, we got it from here, bitch. You had your chance to take the throne, but you didn't do it." So then I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, there's a damn resurgence of skate video games coming out left and right.
Is it because of the whole like, what are you on Reddit when you were speaking to this dude?
Yeah.
Is there like a lot of posting on there or what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like skateboarding in general has like started to like come back to life. So now I guess that comes with video games? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Maybe.
sounds about right.
Because shit like basketball and football, that'll never die. That'll never even go under the radar. It's so massive. So there's always video games with that. But something like skateboarding, which has never really stopped, but it was just never in the mainstream. So, I don't know. We shall see. Oh, you got one more thing, then I got to get some motherfucking sleep, son. Tired. Been up since like 3 this morning.
Hell yeah.
I saw this new thing that Netflix is trying out. I don't know if y'all heard about it, called Netflix Direct.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What is
What
it?
is this about?
It's literally one channel catered to you. No commercials.
fuck?
Just like, I guess, shows or whatever it is or movies, but it's just one channel. Basically, like, I don't know if you've been on Netflix, they've got the play something button. So it just randomly plays stuff. But it's like that, but they're gonna call it Netflix Direct. So even they're going back to satellite TV ways.
Oh, dude. What
Pretty
the
much.
fuck?
I did read somewhere that as of right now that will be optional, but they're really good. They're really gonna push it forward. And then also it just went up a fucking $1. So
Jeez Louise. I knew that they were going to go up $1, but I didn't know they're going to do this.
Trash.
Man, that makes me mad, dude. Like, that's the reason why we, like, got rid of, TV, because we wanted to see what we wanted to see.
Yeah.
Now we got to pay extra just to do that again? Fuck that.
But with
it
your
says,
wallet.
Netflix tests a program linear TV and movie channel in France.
That's gay.
Super gay.
Yeah.
No, fuck Netflix. If they're going to do that, I might as well cancel.
Yeah, it says they're trying a
Well-
linear scheduled TV channel.
As long as they don't hide any of your shows behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't block any of the, regular content that they put out.
And only make it exclusive to that channel?
Yeah. Yeah, as long as they don't make anything exclusive to that, then I think you'll be fine. But I think what the problem is that they probably will make something exclusive to that.
Probably. They're
maybe-
most likely
Probably.
100% going to. It's
But
Netflix,
even then,
dog.
they're probably going to have commercials now.
No,
compared
it
to,
won't.
like,
It won't.
not having-
Nah,
Okay.
they're still trying to stay commercial free, but they just want that channel, like, to try to basically have people. I don't know, because they got their algorithm thing where they can see who watches what, how long they watch it, how long it takes them to find something. That's why they came out with that play something thing.
Okay.
Yeah. It could just be like them trying out like some type of like algorithm to try to get people to watch other things, Because I think what's probably happening is, and I know I'm guilty of it, is
People wanted to watch their own.
yeah, well, no, people rewatching stuff instead of finding new stuff.
Yeah, bitch, we know
Because-
you are, Brian.
Hey.
But it's not just me, I think
No, I
that's
do
oh,
it,
yeah.
dude.
Oh, yeah, no, you're not
So-
alone, yeah.
Yeah.
so. I think it might be just a way for them to try to push more of their content out. But you know what? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for them to do something stupid to where they just eventually fall so far under the
apart.
radar. Yeah, that they start to realize that what they were doing when they first started with streaming was fucking perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Hulu comes along, and then they feel the need. There's like this unnecessary competition between them. It's like, dude, you're
Yeah.
fine. You're in your own lane, and Hulu's in its own lane. Stop trying to
yeah.
fucking compete.
I know the one thing that I liked about Netflix more than I liked about Hulu was that Netflix's content was more mature.
Oh, yeah.
They had more mature content versus Hulu's that is family friendly, a little bit mature content, but it doesn't get quite to the level that Netflix's was, because like the Marvel Netflix series, those were pretty mature compared to what we have on Hulu and in the MCU,
Right.
Yeah, like they had like what Luke Cage, The Punisher, and then at the
Yeah.
time, at least at the time, Hulu
Daredevil.
really, yeah, Daredevil. Hulu really only had like the Runaways and like basically like the ABC or the Fox or whatever shows, and it wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't like a Hulu exclusive, and so they had to I don't know.
And even then, when they have Hulu exclusives, I feel like it's not as good as Netflix exclusives.
Yeah.
But
And that's saying
I
something
do
because
think-
Netflix exclusives ain't the shit either.
But I do think Hulu's marketing for their exclusives is way better
Yes.
than Netflix.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because Netflix only really markets a couple things.
No, they like I said, they only market Netflix. They don't market any of their shows, which is why so many of them go under.
Yeah.
It's like all they really want to do is like, hey, Netflix, we're the number one streaming thing in the world, whatever.
You know what? Take that back, because I have been seeing commercials for Netflix shows on Facebook. So
Yeah,
it'll
but
be
no. Again, we talked about this. They won't dip into their marketing budget for major networks or other platforms. Social media, social media is different.
Yeah.
Okay,
Social
yeah,
media is
but
it's
not
there.
yeah. So they'll do it on social media, but they won't do it for TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But,
they won't
I mean-
shell out the bucks for like ABC, Fox, NBC, none of that
But-
shit.
Realistically, you know what? Most of the people who have Netflix, Hulu, and stuff like that, they probably don't have TV anymore, anyways.
Yeah, but I mean, like even then, like if they put it on those commercials, you'll still see it. I know. What was it? Doesn't New York still show the commercials on their like
Times
on
Square.
their Times Square?
Maybe I'm not too sure.
Well, either way, I would at least pay for that because people would see that and be like, oh shit, that looks like a dope ass show. Let's do it.
I'm trying to look
that's
up
just
the amount of
what it
people. Okay, so look, so DirecTV still has 16.3 million customers. So
That's a
right
lot.
there, they're fucking up.
Yeah.
And you see Hulu shows on these commercials, on these networks
Yeah.
everywhere.
I think one of them was on the football thing, halftime show,
Super Bowl, yeah.
Super Bowl. Yeah.
And check this out. 9.2 million people still pay for Dish.
Damn.
So there's no reason that they shouldn't be advertising their shit everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's on them. Fucking Netflix direct these nuts.
They can straight up Ligma.
Yeah,
We'll see.
You know what?
We'll see how this goes though.
Yeah, I'll call it. I'm gonna see a considerable. There will be some resurgence for The Witcher season 2, but I think a lot of people might end up canceling their subscription after it ends.
I can see that because I know like a lot of people canceled their description for their prescription or whatever subscription for Disney Plus for The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Bruh, Netflix has 167.1 million subscribers. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
167.
0.1 million, yeah.
Yeah, because they're worldwide, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and so on average, I don't know what their rate is, but I'll say $10.
Yeah.
No, it's 12.
Huh?
I pay 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like 14.
So yeah, so basically times 10. So that's how much money they make every month.
God damn.
So
They're rolling in the dough, son.
Yeah.
I mean, why
Yeah,
don't they dip into some of that money and fucking be like, "Hey, we got this new show. We're going to throw out ads everywhere, not just fucking social media."
Right.
I
I don't know.
I saw
guess they're
somewhere. I
marketing.
saw somewhere it was like a pride, like not like a pride thing, but people were saying like they just don't. They refuse to dip into their budget to market on any other platform unless it's like social media, or they'll market Netflix itself on those networks, but not any shows.
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb, but
Well, to be fair, I mean, it wasn't that long ago that they were having, some financial issues. So
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but come to find out, those financial issues we thought they were having was that they got down to like 9 billion instead of like 12 billion. So, dog, they ain't going nowhere.
Not yet.
I mean, unless they manage to spend $9 billion in the next year, they're just going to keep growing because they just raised their fucking price.
Hell yeah.
Even if there is like a bunch of people who don't want to keep paying for it, there's still going to be way more who do.
yeah,
The greed, son, the greed.
yeah.
You ain't lying.
Well, all right, hoes. Fuck y'all. I'm sleepy.
Bitch. No, I get it.
No,
Yeah,
but I
I'm
really
sleepy
am tired
too.
though. Yeah, it's been a long week so far, and it's only Wednesday.
You ain't lying, dude.
Yeah, just want to take a damn Benadryl, knock my bitch ass out, and live life.
Take a quick dirt nap. Just a quick one,
Yeah, just a quick one. Come back though.
Yeah.
Well, all right, hoes.
Anyways,
Let's
that
wrap.
was episode 9.
Number 9. All right, hoes. Peace.
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 Naughty, naughty, we like